What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the Timberwolves Path to Championship. We're back with another episode. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we had a little bit of a disconnect issue where we had my foot unplug my Xbox, which in turn shut off pretty much everything except the recording. So we're gonna try this again. In other news, I've also fixed the music issue, I believe, so I can have music in the background, and it will not be copyrighted, first of all, and also will not have ads. Shout out to Kevin MacLeod on Apple Music. Huge. You've heard his music. Let me just say that. You've heard his music. Now, getting back to what we're talking about here, there's been some recent news about the Timberwolves possibly being a trade destination for Giannis. Now, what would have to happen is probably a 3-team deal because the Timberwolves do not have enough capital to get, to get Giannis our own. But what would happen is you would do something like Jaden McDaniels to the Spurs, Julius Randle to the Spurs, and you do a De'Aaron Fox to the Bucks, Jaden McDaniels to the Bucks, Terrence Shannon Jr., Rob Dillingham, all to the Bucks. It'll show up as incomplete just due to the Bucks having too many players. We'll put Tyler Kolek in here. Take Rob out. Well, this is what it would look like. Whatever. But I don't think that's realistic. There's no possible way that Timberwolves actually land Giannis. Now, if they do, I'll be ecstatic. I would be happy to give up someone like Jaden McDaniels for Giannis, just to be honest. I do believe Rudy would have to be involved to make money match. Obviously, Julius Randle, De'Aaron Fox, etc. I don't think the Timberwolves can land Giannis without that third team. But getting back to what we're doing here. In the first episode, we made a deal for Keon Ellis to be our championship point guard. And then last episode, we decided that Keon Ellis was not good enough. I think not good enough is actually a bad way to say it. We decided that Andrew Nembhard would be more of a fit for us, so we traded for Andrew Nembhard. We've also made a deal to get Isaiah Hartenstein, which I believe we gave up. I believe we gave up Rudy for him. We've also traded Julius Randle and got Obi Toppin. So we are making moves. Right? It's not like we're not. It's not like we're ignoring our needs here. Trying to retool, see what we can do. Yeah. I'm trying to find a transaction list, but I can't find one. I don't think it would be here. I want to see exactly what we've done because I've forgotten. But I don't see a transaction list. There definitely is one somewhere. I'm not quite sure where it is. Maybe stats? Does not look like it. Yeah, it happened. I promise you it happened. I'll look it up sometime so we can find it. But, oh, it's right here. Okay, so let's do this. Trade. This is what we've done. We traded Rudy Gobert, we got iHeart and a first-round pick. We give the best to OKC, which is fine. We traded Johnny Juzang for a second-round pick. We got Drew Smith in that one. And this is the deal I'm talking about. We give up Keon Ellis, Julius Randle, 2 seconds to get Nembhard and Obi Toppin. And the rest of it's just kind of small deals. At one point we had Dennis Schroeder. We traded Dennis Schroeder then for Champagny in a second. We signed Bol, traded him for Keon Ellis. So we've gone from Mike Conley to Dennis Schroeder to Keon Ellis, and now we're on Andrew Nembhard. We're not even a month into the season, so you can see we just absolutely love what we're doing here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to game plan around some teams that I think are going to compete with us, and then we're going to play one more game. So if we look at the standings, Mavericks are on top. This is just for the West. Mavericks are on top, Thunder second, Rockets 3, Timberwolves 4, Kings 5. Now, I don't think this is how it's going to get laid out, to be honest. I don't think there's any world where the Kings end up 5. Now, we did steal Keon Ellis off of them. They're rocking Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Domantas Sabonis. They do have some rookies that are interesting. Nick Clifford. They have Bol now. Maxime Reynaud. But yeah, still no real way that they end up at 5, to be honest. We're looking mainly for the Nuggets. Yeah, they're at 11. This is not where they're going to end up, to be honest. 2K even has their lineup as being all 85 plus. 80 plus, I should say. Jokic is 98. Not sure why they're 4 and 7. But my idea is that I game plan around specific teams that are going to be threats to us in the West, just so we can specialize against them a little bit and see how we can get prepared. So first team I'm going to look at is the Mavericks here. Now the Mavericks do have Kyrie, Clay, Cooper Flag, AD, Gafford. Kyrie will be injured in real life. I believe I turned off previously existing injuries, so he is there, which is scary for us. But in a world like this, it'll be fine. So, the first thing I want to change is I want to put Jaden McDaniels on Kyrie. I don't know why it's organized like this, but this is what I would want to do. Jaden McDaniels on Kyrie for Clay. Yeah, injured Nembhard. I'm being back here, putting Nembhard on him. And you want Anthony Edwards on Cooper Flag. For AD, it'll pretty much just have to stay on Obi Toppin. Gafford, not really worried about. The reason I want to do this is because I basically just want Jaden McDaniels on the point of attack every single possession, no matter what team we're playing. I'm not sure of a setting for that. So we're going to go ahead and set that right there. For the coaching assignments, what I want is I want tight on ball pressure, and I want gap off ball pressure. For 2K reasons, they're really not a great three-point shooting team, and I would even say that for IRL. They got, obviously, Kyrie, Clay, Flag, but that's about it. You can leave a Gafford or a Lively or a AD from 3. AD can make it, but I'm not much worried about it. I'm going to always go over on these screens as well, because you're doing, actually, sorry, let me change that. I'm always going to go under on these screens. If you have a world where Kyrie and Clay just raining it on you from 3, it'll be fine. You want someone like that to beat you. You want to prevent anyone else from beating you. You'd much rather lose to Kyrie than losing to AD. Yeah. Again, Kyrie is going to be injured in real life, but I want Jaden McDaniels to be the one point of attack. Now, let's look at the Nuggets. There's really not a whole lot you can do here, I believe. Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Cameron Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic. I'm going to keep it as normal. There is a world where you put, actually, I'm going to go against my grain. I'm going to put Jaden McDaniels on Jamal Murray. The reason is I want that tall player there if they run a pick and roll. Jamal Murray and Jokic run that pick and roll pretty often. I'd rather have Jaden McDaniels on it than Andrew Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard is no slouch on defense, but Jaden McDaniels is Jaden McDaniels. The Rockets are going to be a real threat. Van Vliet, obviously in real life hurt. Amen Thompson, not great offensively, amazing defensively. Kevin Durant. I'm going to keep this one, I'm going to give Jaden McDaniels on Kevin Durant in this matchup. There's no real reason to put him on Van Vliet. Van Vliet can score, can play make. Jaden McDaniels, you want him on the top scorer. Kevin Durant is easily the top scorer, and he will be. Let's look at the Thunder. This is where it gets interesting. This is the main reason I want to switch matchups. Because you want Jaden McDaniels on Shea. Lou Dort, J-Dub, Chet, they would have iHeart. We traded for iHeart, so he's not there anymore. I'm going to guess they're starting Jalen Williams. Could be wrong. Could just be starting like Rudy. Not worried about Rudy that much. But for a team like the Thunder, I'm playing tight off ball. And they have all those shooters, and I'm going to change that on the Nuggets as well. Tight off ball pressure. Tight off ball pressure. Um, you cannot get rained on by those threes. As soon as they start raining in those threes, it's over. You already lost. We're going to go tight on that. And we're going to let them try and go back door. Twos are better than threes, in my opinion. I'm trying to think of what game we'd want to play. So we have our game plan set for those couple teams. We got our rotation set. I want to see some more development from our young guys, so I'm going to keep him in the rotation a lot. DiVincenzo 6-man. We are bringing iHeart back from injury. Baron J also back from injury. Rocco's just tired. I think he actually should be in the G League. We'll send him back down to the G League if he's not there already. Yep, assign him to the Wolves. Tristan Newton, I believe, will also go down there. But yeah, let's look for a home game to play. Where's over the blue? Play against the Wembanyama show right down here. I don't believe I made a roster change. Oh, I sent Rocco down. Terrence Shannon Jr. sprained ankle, leave rotation as is. That's fine. iHeart injury full healed. Cool. I believe that will knock Leonard Miller out of rotation. It does not. Oh, because Terrence Shannon Jr. sprained his ankle. Jalen Clark cold, whatever. Not much worry about that. Let's get going again. See if we can get down to the Spurs game. Leave rotation as is. Not much worried about it. Leave rotation as is. Leave rotation as is. Looks like we got smoked by the Kings, so I guess I shouldn't be trash talking them. And I simmed the game on accident. Cool. Let's play the Clippers. Ooh, scouting. Okay. Let's do this. I like this. So, let's reset all of these first. So, let's see what we have. Right now, it looks like we're, excuse me. Oh, I see. Okay. So, before we do this, whatever. Since we're competing, I'm just going to target the 25th pick. We're going to scout around the 25th pick. Let's see what we can do here. I believe we have a first round pick this year. Might be wrong. I did download a draft class for this. It is the first one that I saw. So I'm not sure if the ratings are all correct or not. But we're looking for guard center play. Let's change that. We're looking for guard play because we have Baron J at center, and I'm fine with keeping him there. So let's actually change these positions. Look for a power forward too. I really don't care that much for small forwards, centers, and shooting guards. I want solid point guard play, and I want solid arc play. Right, let's go ahead and do that. I had picked the 25th pick. Let's go back to it here. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, 25. I'm not quite sure how deep the draft class is. I know it's very top heavy. You got the Boozer brothers, you got AJ DeBonsa. But other than that, I don't really know a whole lot here. Just filling knowledge. So let's look at some target players and see where they're projected to go. So let's look over here at some rankings. Let's see if there's like a consensus 25 or something like that. We're looking for a 4. You know what? Let's be smart about this actually. Let's just look at point guards. Sort our point guards, see what we have. Darren Peterson, Mikhail Brown, Lamont Philon, Boogie Flanders. We got the other Boozer brother right down here. Let's go ahead and scout. We're not going to worry about Darren Peterson and Mikhail Brown. They're going to go top 10. Looks like a Phylon right here. It looks like he's projected to go around 30 position ranks. He's up there from Alabama. Let's make him one of our priority targets. We'll also put Boogie Flanders there. And we'll put Penny there. Let's go ahead and look at power forwards. Cameron Bruiser, not even gonna worry about him. Native Mint, not even gonna worry about him. Let's go ahead and look at Kareem Lopez right here. 6'8", crafty, skilled, stretch 4, 3-point shooting. I like it. Oh, he's supposed to go 12. Never mind. Let's look at Hans, board hunter. We'll do that. Jaden Qualls, sure. Yamming Force of Nature, yeah. We want that. Caleb Wilson, sure. Maybe it could fall. JT Toppin's in here. Don't think he is going to go that low, but we're going to go ahead and scout him anyway. I didn't think about age for these guys. 19, 22, 21. Peterson, 18. We'll put Caden Boozer in there. Nice 18-year-old point guard he can develop. He is 6'4". Let's just look at the rest of this. I'm going to go ahead and sort by 2K draft projection. They know the ratings. I don't. So, now we have that in order. Let's see. Kareem Lopez, we'll add him in there. So we have 8 visits left. Caleb Wilson's already in there. Kobe Pete, as much as I love Kobe, we're not going to worry about him. Just kidding. We are going to scout him. He's 6'8" and 18 years old. Keep going down here. Guy is a D+ overall, so I'm going to go ahead and skip him. Darius Acuff, we'll add him to one of our visits. We have Benny already. Hugo, we'll add him to our visits, 18-year-old. Let's see, so we keep looking through here. Carter Knox, I know that name, I'll add him. King Fleming, elite name, not worried about it. Lauren Sloan, D+ to 22. We're going to go ahead and skip on you, buddy. Yeah, 42, we're going to hit skip on you. See what else we're working with. Muhammad Faye, sure. We'll get some different, I think this is supposed to be Flo Badunga. Might be wrong though. We'll just go ahead and throw some 18-year-olds up there. I'd rather draft young than old, as much as we are competing. I want to get ready for the future as well. Chris, Luigi. We'll put King Fleming up there. Looks like we ran it. We'll get rid of 7'4" and a stretch 5. Hello. King Fleming. Keep an eye on Luigi here. Scout those guys. And oh my goodness. I have to reset everything. Whatever. Oh, good lord. Just fill in knowledge more. There you go. Baron J is healed. This is what you like to see. Go ahead and adjust the rotation. I don't believe he'll get any minutes, but he might be. He does not at this point. If I extend the rotation to 12 league minutes, yes he would. Okay, do that. Get the young guy some run. He's been showing some flashes in preseason, so obviously needs to develop. Let's go ahead and play against this Clippers team. I'm actually going to set a game plan for the Clippers. I think they could be a sleeper team for competing, not even a sleeper. Just, they're good. Harden, Bradley Beal, Kawhi, John Collins, and Zubac. I'm not going to much worry about matchups. I think I'm pretty happy with our matchups as they are. You'd want Kawhi to stay on Kawhi Leonard. Nembhard will have to hold zone against Harden. Ant can guard Bradley Beal. That'll be fine. Topping on Collins. Nas on Zubac. Happy with where that is. So, on ball pressure. They are good shooters, but I also do not want them to get around. So, we're just going to play moderate. On ball pressure. Tight. They're old and they're slow. We're going to try and use that to our advantage here. See if there's anything else I really want to change. I'm not quite sure there is. Fair rotate, no. Cutter help rules, no. Extend pressure, no. Down screen, no. Flare screen, transition defense. Transition defense, wall up. Alright. If there's anything else I want to change here, just the matchups, coaching, yeah, whatever. Alright, we're happy with this. Brook Lopez, Chris Paul, and Batum are all hurt. We are all healthy. Love to see that. Cool. I'm going to check my coach settings real fast before we get into the game because I want to make sure that we get our proper rotations in. Coach settings, substitution auto, player minutes auto. Timeout being equal. Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in there. I'm expecting a big game out of Anthony Edwards here, unless I put Kawhi on him. Bradley Beal is a mismatch. We have a home game. We're gonna rock the standard association jerseys. I like our starters. It's good as turn down the Elgato right there. You guys are getting a lot of game audio in your ears. Good, let's get that team stuff for a court advantage. Like to see it. I'll run over some stats after this game. Actually, can I check right here? You maybe can't player comparison. That's not going to help, I don't think. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I'm still not great. What I'm doing here. Let's get Crease stats. Ant's averaging 28, 4, 4, 1 steal, half a block. It's about what you want to see. 53% from the field, 42 from 3. I'm going to go ahead and look at Kawhi over here. 21, 5, 3.5. 55% from the field, 45 from 3. Only 74 from the free throw line. It's like what James Harden's doing. You got 21.5, 4.5, 9 assists. Good assist numbers there. 53% from the field, 45% from 3. 87% from the free throw line. So they are showing up to play. I want to see what Nembhard is doing as well. 10, 2, 3.5. That's fine. Shooting some good splits. I do want to see Nembhard get some more shots up, but we are doing that 23-star offense, so Anthony Edwards can get a lot of shots up. The other players aren't on. Now Reed going to pull up, take a little pull up, he misses it. Run that transition defense. I had that wall up defense, they kick out for 3. Takes a contested 3. We'll take that all day. See if McDaniels can win the break. It's against James Harden. We're good. Throw the ball away. We're going to throw the ball away. That's what I meant to do. I like their little matchup. I need a more clinical getting to the basket. So we got Nembhard and Harden. They're going to swing around. They're running a 5-out offense. Kawhi going up against Jaden. I like that matchup. Nembhard gets the back cut, and Harden gets the easy layup. Let's bring the ball back up with Harden, or Nembhard here. Let's set up an offense. We don't have any freelance sets. That'll be fine. Let's run a little guard pick and roll. Trying to get Bradley Beal in some action. Again, not that great of a defender. They switch it. Ant on Harden. Take that all day. Let's get to the rim. It's blocked. Bradley Beal bringing it back up. It's to Harden. Go ahead and wall up here a little bit. Kicks back over to Beal. Run a little pick and roll. Let's drop on that. Takes a pull-up 3. He's going to miss that one. Jaden McDaniels bringing it back up. Jaden McDaniels needs to show some playmaking chops coming into this next season. He showed it a little bit in the playoffs. With someone like Zubac, he needs to be able to take to the rim. Let's go ahead and call for an ISO get, and then get Nasri to the pick and roll. Stick it over to Ant. Take 3. He misses it. Nasri does not get the board. Kawhi bringing it back up. Slow start. As to be expected though. Clippers are a good team. Let's get back out there with Nembhard. Jamie Town is also there. Over top of it is there. He gets the board. Pick it up to Ant here. Let's see if we can get some actions with them. Oh my, why? I don't like this. There we go. We got some mismatches over here. Let's see if we can get some actions. Daniels to pull up. He misses. Top and 9 if we get that board. Yeah, Kawhi for 3. He misses. Jim McDaniels to the board. Take over to Ant. We got Kawhi on us. Really not going to be able to take advantage of this. We'll be topping in some action. We got him on the cut. He's going to get that easy layup to go. We're on the board. I think I need to start running plays for my lineup. I know that we have some playmakers around the floor, but the CPU is good at defense, and I'm still not great at the game. Harden blows right by me. They're not paying attention. Gets the easy dunk. Run some floppies for Nasri. I think we were getting some success with this in our last game that we played. Obviously, they got the slow-footed centers. Nasri for 3. Not able to make that one. If I bring it back up, we got Nemhard. We're switching on to him. We got a little mismatch. Zubac on Obi Toppin. They put him in a little pick and roll action. Let's drop on this. We're going to let Kawhi shoot that. And he does miss it. Let's get Nasri more action. The more action we can get on Nasri, the better. I should have had him roll right there, but I didn't. So we can post him up. The double team. Obi Toppin for 3. And he gets that one to go. Obi with a quick 5 to start. 4 minutes in the game, we're up to 5-4. I'm lucky when I'm sitting on the defensive end. Offense is a little bit to be desired, but it'll end up being okay. Kawhi working on Jaden. I'm pretty happy with that possession. I know that Kawhi was able to get that layup, but Jaden McDaniel played hard. That's about all you can ask for. Nasri coming back over here. Let's get him into more action. Zubac helps way over. Nasri misses the gimme layup. I probably should have timed it a little bit better, but it's okay. We're going to step off Zubac. I'm not worried if he shoots a 3. Anything outside the paint for Zubac, he can have. Bradley Beal working on Ant. We get a nice little contest. It does not matter. Bradley Beal gets the jumper to fall. Get back up to Ant. I predicted him having a big game, but he is coming out a little bit slow to start. I haven't really run him in a whole lot of action. I'm running an off-the-ball screen to try to get Nemhard open. It does not work. Get Toppin going. He gets the cut, and he gets the dunk. Toppin up to 7 already. Taking advantage of the slow-footed big men of John Collins and Zubac. Harden bringing it up, takes over to Beal. Trying to work on Anthony Edwards again. Still running that 5 out. I might change it to where Nasri helps way off of that, because I am really not worried about Zubac at all. I'll be a little bit worried about John Collins, but Kawhi's able to work Jaden McDaniels all the way into the paint, gets the layup. Kawhi is scoring well, or scoring, I shouldn't say well, but he's having to work for it. So, we're happy with that. Nemhard misses the pull-up. Probably could have opted for better shot selection there, but did have a Zubac there. Let's go back to the corner on Jaden. Bradley Beal is working on Ant. He gets back up to Harden. Running a little action to get Kawhi going. We're going to run a little bit of double team. Kick it over John Collins. Takes a contested 3. He gets the contested 3 to go. I'm happy with them making these shots. I'm happy with the defense that we're showing. Eventually the shots will not fall. We're in another pick and roll. There still. Oh, well. I eat my words. John Collins blocks Obi Toppin. Harden running up. Kicks it to Bradley Beal. He's going to make the open 3. All day of the week and twice on Sunday. Looks like they're running to get Bogdanovich in the game. I want to get Zubac more action. We got some big man depth coming off of injury with Berenjay and Hartenstein. Nasri gets the n1. Bradley Beal with his first foul. I believe they're going to put Bogdanovich in for Bradley Beal. They do not. They put Bogdanovich in for John Collins. They're running a little bit of small ball lineup. I'm waiting on Coach to make subs, but he's not doing so. Harden walking the ball up, kicks it to Bradley Beal for the cut. Bradley Beal gets the dunk. He is up to nearly 7 or 8 points on Ant, who has 0. So let's change that. We got a little pull up here. He is going to get that one to fall. The long midi. We really need to start taking advantage of Bradley Beal here more. I might run Ant on some off-ball sets. We got Nemhard, Bradley Beal doing his size up on Ant. We're not going to be worried about that. Takes a little pull-up midi. Maybe we should be worried about it as he hits the pull-up midi. He has 9 points. You can see there in the bottom. The rest of the team is 11. Let's kick over to Nemhard. Run a little floppy for Ant. Bradley Beal, not super quick, not super defensive. Do a no-dip 3. And is rushed in late, and he does not get it to fall. Bradley Beal bringing it back up, looking to get more points on the board. We got Nemhard on him. Nemhard no slouch on defense. Ant on Harden. I'm pretty happy with our matchups as they are. We are going to go over on Harden. He gets a pull up, misses it. Kick it up to Ant here. He gets a nice move on Harden. Let's go ahead and post him up a little bit. Fade off of him. And miss the midi. I'm really getting nothing to go here. Bogdanovich takes a bad layup. Take the board on that. Kick it up. Kick it over. We got a slow-footed Zubac. Let's go ahead and take him to the rim. Misses the dunk. Of course he does. Rather be able to run it back up. I like our transition defense there. Let's go ahead and lock in a little bit here. Bradley Beal trying to score. Really don't want him to score again. He's kind of exposing me. I don't like it. Takes a three. That's going to miss. Uses probably a lot of his adrenaline bars. And on the break, he gets the transition layup to fall. Looks like we got some subs. They're lining up coming next time. We got Rob and Dante coming in for Jaden McDaniels and Andrew Nembhard. Harden takes a three. Misses that one. Pick it up to Nembhard since he's getting subbed out. Get some run out of him. He's got 0, 1, and 1, and he's also got that turnover now. Before I bring it up, try and wall up here a bit with Obi Toppin. If we do so, Harden sizing up on Ant, kicks it back over to Kawhi. Doing his own little triple threat size up. Obi Toppin, no slouch on defense. Able to wall up a little bit. And gets the block on Kawhi to finish it. We're ready to take Harden to the rim again. And we get the nice stones to fall there. So we're stringing some stops together, getting some points. It is 20-16 right now in the first quarter. Harden bringing it up, and they call timeout to respond to our little run. So let's see what Coach draws up. Let's see what Finchie draws up here. I would like to see some big man subs. I saw Nasri Will Gatorade sign, meaning he is tired. Let's see what he's working on. He does not show his subs, so he's thinking about it. That's fine. Ant at 3, Dante at the 2, Rob at the 1. Pretty happy with this. Kicks over Bogdanovich. Gets a little step on Ant. Kicks out to Beal. Back to Bogdan. Nasri with the help and the board. Kick over to Ant. We got Derek Jones Jr. on us now. Hops up on him. They help. Swing. So he gets tipped out of bounds. Timberwolves ball. We've not made subs again. We're going to play Nasri the entire first quarter. That's fine. Let's run Dante on a set here. I don't really want to ISO with Ant. Get him all tired. So we're going to get Dante up for 3. He puts it up. He's going to make that all day of the week, twice on Sunday. It's just as Bradley Beal in the corner does. They got Chris Dunn bringing it up, former Timberwolf. Against current Timberwolf, Rob Dillingham. Not a lot of great shooters out there. As I say that, Derek Jones Jr. takes a leaner. We're going to let him take that. See if we can take advantage of the mismatch here. Hops up again. Get over to Dante. He puts up 3 again. He gets that one to fall again. Dante, our little spark plug. Wondering if he's in the 6 Man of the Year run. He's having a great year. Bradley Beal working on him. Dante proving his two-way value with a little stop right there. Kick over Chris Dunn. We're going to go under the screen. He takes the 3, and he misses it. Obi Toppin bringing it up. Kick over to Rob. I remember seeing it there, running a little bit of a small lineup right here. So we'll get Obi Toppin in a pick and roll action. Got Rob going to the rim. Kick over Nasri in the corner. He gets that one to fall. You got 3 straight threes coming out of that timeout. Questioning Tyronn Lue's excellence as a coach a little bit. Derek Jones Jr. gets and 1, makes me eat my words. But we are working on a 9-point run. Completes the and 1. Let's give it to Rob. We had success in our last action using Rob and Obi, so let's go ahead and do it again. I'm not quite sure who's guarding it, to be honest. Kick it back over to Nasri again. Put up another 3. He gets another one to fall. He's up to 9 points. I believe our leading scorer, either him or Obi, taking advantage of these slow-footed big men of the Clippers. They don't have Brook Lopez right now in the lineup, so we're going to be able to take advantage of Zubac. Just his backup's probably not of quality. Bradley Beal takes a contested floater in the quarter. Does not make it. Timberwolves end the quarter on 4 or 5 straight threes. We go in with a 5-point lead into the second quarter. Not getting a whole lot of Ant so far, but the rest of the team has showed up to play. Our lineup right now, we got Rob, Dante, Terrence, Miller, and Hartenstein. And they are still running with their no center offense. I'm trying to figure out who that is. I really don't know who that is before. Brown? I want to check. Do I need to be worried about him? Kobe Brown? No. 69 overall. Yeah, we're not worried about him. There's someone they're not playing that they should be playing. Niederhauser's a center. Doesn't look like it. We're going to take advantage of this bench lineup. I know we are. Get over to Rob. He's been able to get around these defenders pretty well on the screens. So, do a little size up here. Analyze our matchups. I like Hartenstein on Derrick Jones. We get him going in pick. Trying to get Hartenstein running towards the basket. And we do. He misses the easy layup. It's fine. We'll take that shot every day of the week. He'll make that 9 times out of 10. But that was the 10th time. Chris Dunn running a little set. We're going to go under on him every time. Bradley Beal's been their top scorer, #1 option, so I'm going to go ahead and step up on him if we can. He misses the easy pull-up. Kick it over to Rob. Get a little crossover going. Get Dante going on another action. Kick it over to iHeart. Oh, I think I ruined that matchup a little bit, but that's fine. They jump at the steal. We're going to take a little contested midi. He's going to miss it. It was contested. We had a ruined set there, courtesy of myself. Bogdanovic bringing it up. Help from iHeart, but he gets the mid-range pull-up to fall. Alright. Yep, we're running action for Dante again. Get him to keep running. Just keep running. Bradley Beal is not keeping up. Take the pull-up. He gets the pull-up to fall. I'm going to go ahead and add a freelance set here, because I want to see... excuse me. I want to see if we can get some actual freelance going besides me just calling plays every play. So we're going to run Warriors freelance. I like our scoring from the guard position, so we're going to get them running on a freelance. Bradley Beal bringing it up on Dante. Beal's been able to get pretty much whatever he wants this game. Kobe Brown not able to do so. Kick up Terrence Shannon, big energy guy. Kick back over to Rob. Do a little size up here. Not able to do a whole lot. Dante open, and he gets the 3 to fall. We're taking advantage of Bradley Beal's defense with Dante right now. Looks like we're bringing in some more subs at the next break, and that break is going to be now. Dante with 2 straight threes, and they're having none of it. Yep, bringing Nembhard back in, Edwards back in. Max Strus in 3-point contest race. That's something. Nembhard, DiVincenzo, Edwards, McDaniels, Hartenstein. I like this lineup. I don't know why we're bringing in the starters early in the second quarter, but Derrick Jones Jr. gets the corner on Jaden. Gets the layup to fall. Could have been an and one. Kick over to Nembhard here. Let him run the offense a little bit. Get pick and roll with Hartenstein. He is cutting. We're going to feed him. He, guessing gets blocked. Hartenstein not having a great showing. Having some weak finishes at the rim so far. Again, we're going to sit down on Chris Dunn a little bit. Let him shoot. He does so. We're going to take that. Go over to Jaden. He gets the dunk to fall. Nice back cut from Jaden. John Collins not able to get the little pass steal. So let's see what we can do here. We're going to keep sitting down on these shooters. They're not getting it to fall right now. Keep sitting down on them. Is that the music? Have I not been hearing it this entire time? Hopefully it's been playing. Hartenstein gets a roll. Go ahead and finish that one, big fella. Not having some great finishes, but he gets that one. Nembhard up to 3 assists, no points. It's fine, they got some good. We're getting some good play out of the rest of the team. So we don't need Nembhard a lot. Bradley Beal takes a bad shot, 100% smothered. We're going to take advantage of Dante here. He is getting to the line here on John Collins. In response to Nemhard not scoring, Dante is doing all the scoring as I fluff that free throw. But he gets the second one to fall. Wow, this music's really throwing me off. I'm sorry. Wasn't expecting it. But just have to do it. Sorry, I need to change some settings because I'm not sure if I can hear. Over Jaden, take the three. He misses it, but we get a good release on it. Bradley Beal bringing it back up. We got Dante here. Bradley Beal takes a leaning three. He's not going to get that one to fall. Bradley Beal needs a break to try and do all the scoring for the Clippers. Euro step from Dante, who's not getting it to fall. Jim's trying to bring it back up. Dante's getting a little bit tired. Probably looking to take him out the next break, and we are. Wondering if Obi Toppin's going to come in and move Jaden back to three. Nemhard and Derek Jones, this is a bit of a mismatch for size, but they're not taking advantage of it, so we're going to let him sit there. Harden takes a contested layup, we get that one. Pick it up to Ant. He takes a leaner, he misses that one, but McDaniels gets the board. Pick it over to Ant. See if we have any mismatches I can take advantage of. We don't. I'm trying to get to the basket here. And we do so on Harden. When in doubt, Anthony Edwards. Harden bringing it up. Nemhard on him. They get the lob. Go up. It does not fall. Get up to Dante. Sagging a little bit. Get the easy three. He's up to 16 on the game. Making a great showing for the squad here. They need another timeout. Right, up to a 15-point lead halfway through the second quarter. Dante was 16. I'm really loving what he's been able to give our lineup in this path to the championship. If he's able to be this hot for the actual team, then we're going to have a great chance to win that title. John Collins working on Naz Reid, takes the floater. He's going to miss that one. Kick it up to Ant. We got Chris Dunn on us right now. Go ahead and swap corners on him. Look over to Nemhard. Left him open. He's not going to miss the open three. Kawhi bringing it up. We got Obi on him. I was right. Obi for Dante. So we got all the starters in. Right now, back in for iHeart. Working on Obi. Not able to get a whole lot. Wall not pretty well. Get our hands up. Bad floater. Pick it up to Obi on the fast break. We got a nice size advantage over Chris Dunn, but he's able to stop us from getting into the paint. We're going to go ahead and still take advantage of this height mismatch. We're going to pick and roll. Do a weird hot stuff with Jaden McDaniels for the easy to fall. Ever since that first quarter, we've been able to get pretty much any shot we want at will. But he's keep getting that slow start. Up to a 20-point lead halfway through the second. Harden sizing up Nemhard, trying to get his offense going. We're just locking him up. Contested floater after contested floater for the Spurs. All except Nemhard, we can take our time. We got a lead. Go ahead and run a proper offense here. Naz Reid with a mismatch on Bogdanovich, and we get the easy done. Naz Reid up to 11, 5, and 2. Nemhard his 5th assist, and we top the Rock in those first 7 points of the game. Kawhi bringing it over. We get the easy steal, top it on the break against Harden. That is going to be straight to the basket and straight to the free throw line. Harden with his first. Obi Green's the first one. Obi Green the second one as well. Bargain. Nice braids. Right now up to a 24-point lead. The Clippers have had no answer in the second quarter. Another contested floater. Gets that one to fall. But again, we are fine with him taking contested floater after contested floater. Do a little size up. Nemhard going to the basket. He gets stopped. They're running Christian at the 2. We'll go ahead and take advantage of this. We get John Collins in some action. Not the greatest defender. We're in a high pick and roll. Pick over Naz Reid. But we can get to the basket here if we're going to try and do so. And we do, but he misses the jumper. Probably could have not hop set. Probably could have set the puppy, try to get a little floater post, but did not do so. Kawhi gets that 3. Pretty much the only shooter right now on the floor for the Clippers. That's Harden. So we're going to be fine with that. But it's going to be mostly locked up. And we top it with the screen. Kawhi head just too far over. It's done. Top it up to 11. Rector sitting at the first 7. Now drops 4. Bogdanovich also a shooter. Actually, I stand mistaken from my last statement about shooters. But we're not worried about Chris Dunn and John Collins. James Harden sizes up Nembhard. Hits the angle. Gets the layup to fall. Clippers stringing together a couple, some points here, but still looking at a 19-point deficit. Take it back over to Naz Reid again. He gets another easy dunk. Naz Reid up to 13 points. Seems like everybody's pretty much having a good game so far. Pick up John Collins. He kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Again, fan of this matchup. Chris Dunn coming over here with Ant. We're going to go ahead and jump at Harden if we can. We get a nice contest on it. Go up to Ant. We're going to walk this up. Again, no rush. Absolutely no rush. We're going to assess the defense. We're going to get Bogdanovich in some motion. Got Jaden McDaniels. Go over to him. Try and get a step with Chris Dunn. Do not do so. Right advantage. Take the midi. Knock in the midi. Jaden McDaniels with a nice little fade. Up to a 23-point lead. Clippers really standing no chance right now. They get a nice pick and roll. Man, it's a nice defense. They're running good transition defense, but that is about it. Not getting a whole lot of stops. Assess the defense again. And no rush. Let's run a little motion for Ant here. Chris Dunn cuts off the screen. Able to get a nice contest. We missed that 3. James Harden behind the back. Creates little to no space. Contested floater. McDaniels to the board. We're back on the break. Nembhard in takeover from his consecutively good defense. We're going to try and take advantage of this. Go over to Naz Reid. Pick it up to Jaden. They're stepping back on him, but he misses the pull up. Why bring it back up? Chris Dunn. Set up for 3. Again, we're going to let him have space when we do put him at the line. Let's see. Looks like they're going to bring Zubac back in to end off his first half. Only 45 seconds. Looks like we're going to run up the starters all the way to the end here. Because we're going to go ahead and take our time. They're a little bit tired. Now we're at 57% energy. But I'm guessing we're going to come out with high heart. Start the second half. We're going to pick and roll. Take the pull up midi. Now we're not able to get the board. Probably should have just gone to the rim there. Quite able to get the angle. So over John Collins in the corner for 3. He gets that one to fall. John Collins not a great shooter, but pretty much any NBA player wide open. Gonna make that. Let's take our time again. Getting Nembhard going in action. He's having a good game. He got James Harden on him. Not the greatest defender. Put up 3. Miss it. It was 5% contested, but probably should have still gone in. Kawhi bringing it back up. They're probably going to hold for the last shot. John Collins worked in the paint. He gets the 3-second violation. He's got 1.8 seconds here. Got basically one shot before the end of the half. I think we're going to let Nembhard have this one. See if we can get him running to the wing here. Get up a shot. And he gets the buzzer beater to fall. Andrew Nembhard gets the buzzer beater. I believe that is his second or third three-pointer. Up to either 8 points, 9 points, 10 points, something like that. Go ahead and skip the halftime show if we can. I'll get some informative minutes and I'll end up stimming to the end so we can end this video. We are knocking out the Clippers here. They're sitting ahead of us in the standings, so this is going to be a nice little showing. Showing Dante a little bit at the half. We're going to run with the starters, looks like, to start this third quarter. I'm going to go ahead and change that. Go ahead and put in the bench here. Rob, DiVincenzo, Jalen Clark. Let's change that. Put Terrence Shannon, Leonard Miller, and Ihart. I do want to see some Baron J minutes, actually, so we'll put Baron J in. See what he can do against Zubac, who is a who is a nice starter caliber center. Obviously don't want to blow away this lead, but starters need rest. Kick over Naz Reid. He gets absolutely rejected at the rim. I believe that was from Zubac. Yep, for Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's been able to get pretty much anything he wants, but he's the only one. He doesn't even get the pass right there. Got kick over Jaden for the easy midi. He's going to make that one every time. A little bit too much help over on Ant going to the rim, but wins that respect. John Collins gets blocked from Jaden for the jump shot. But why is Rob on John Collins? I'm a huge fan of that. Leonard Miller and Harden. He takes a pull-up three. He's going to get that one to go. So you got the bench in. You got Dante right there. We're going to let Rob run the offense. Let's get Barron Jane to pick and roll so we can get going. He doesn't get many minutes, so we're going to take advantage while we have them. And he gets the easy dunk. And he is going head top all the way back on defense. He's playing with that kind of energy. We're going to get some nice production out of him in the years to come. James Harden working on Rob. Not really a whole lot of elite defenders out there for now, but we're going to be fine with that. I'm thinking about actually put Jalen Clark in if I can for Dante. Harden gets 3 to fall. He's cooking up the gas a little bit. So I'm going to put Jalen Clark in and see if I can put an end to this. I'm actually going to keep Dante in for Rob. From Barry Jane, another action here. It's a nice dunk last time. That's a floater this time. He did not get that to fall. Probably a little bit of a rash decision. He's Zubac to play that pretty well. Dante and Harden a little better than Rob. Rob is on Zubac, so that's not great. We're ready to step off Leo a little bit because we have a slow-footed center. He takes the midi. Zubac gets the board. Rob Dillingham gets him for the jump ball. I think we're going to end up losing this jump ball, but we're still going to try. Yeah, we lose that one pretty easily. Dante does not catch that jump ball. Got Beal working with Leonard Miller. Leonard Miller gets a nice steal. We got numbers. Kick over Shannon. Excessive floater. Misses. Barron J with the board. Leonard Miller. Leaner 3. Not get that one to fall. Barron J another board. Kick over to Shannon. He does not get it to fall. Barron J not able to get that board either. Definitely should have taken advantage of the numbers, but Barron J showing some nice effort. Nice hustle. We got guarding Kawhi right now. We're going to take that easy steal. Kick it up to him. Kick it over to Shannon. And he gets that dunk to fall. Shannon not going to miss any dunks. Our bench is actually showing in some good minutes here. Pretty happy with what I'm seeing. Shannon taking a little step back on Kawhi. Kawhi still able to get around him. Not a whole lot of help from the team, but it is Kawhi Leonard. He's going to be able to score. We get a little ankle breaker. Kick over Leonard Miller. 3 up. 3 does not fall. Be able to bring it back up. Dante, not really doing a whole lot to start the second half, but that's fine. We got another steal from him. Let's go ahead and look at our numbers, look at our matchups, see what we got here. Looks like our main matchup is actually for Dante, so let's do this. Let's kick over to Shannon. Get Dante in the screen. They leave him wide open. He's not going to let that one fall from him. He gets that third full. Harden coming up. Got Rob on him still, not able to get subs in. They call timeout. Now we're able to get subs in. We're able to get Jalen Clark in the game now. We're going to let Rob sit. John Collins sizing up Leonard Miller here. Bradley Beal takes a contested 3. Does not get that one to fall. Kick up Jalen Clark. Bradley Beal is cold. We're going to take him to the basket. Jalen Clark instantly impacts the game, being in the free throw line. He gets the first free throw to fall. Try and get the second one to fall as well. And he does. Alright. Like what I'm seeing out of Barron J, we're going to try and lock in this lead here. Let's go ahead and put iHeart in the game. Terrence Shannon guarding Kawhi. He gets a nice step through and fall. Again, that is Kawhi Leonard. He's probably going to score on our bench warmers / developmental rookies. Excuse me. Let's get Jalen Clark in action and see what we're doing here. He has Kawhi guarding him, so I probably will not shoot off of this, but I'm going to run the action anyway. Kick over to Shannon. Run a little pick and roll. We got the angle. Take that to the rim. And get that easy done. Terrence Shannon showing some playmaking chops here. Baron J showing some good minutes. DONTE with his third steal of the third quarter. Kicks up to Leonard Miller. He's going to get that dunk to fall as well. And the foul. Looking to get the and one. John Collins not happy with it, but ref never lies. Leonard Miller not able to complete the and one a little bit earlier in the free throw. You got Shannon guarding Kawhi, pushing him left. He stops, sizes him up. John Collins from deep for three. He gets that to fall. John Collins a better shooter than I gave him props for, but he shouldn't leave him open. He's made that 21-point lead. Excuse me. We're good and get iHeart in some screen and roll action. Zubac helping way over. We're going to take DONTE to the rim, get the layup to fall. Harden bringing it back up. Bradley Beal not been able to do a whole lot since that first quarter. Came out guns blazing. Now he is holstered. Hope you like the reference right there. DONTE bringing it back up. Take our time. They got Bradley Beal on. That hard sign. We're gonna get a little post up going here. And they switched it in the middle of that action. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it hard anyway. Kick it back out. Go over to Shannon. Not been able to guard. Or not been able. Bradley Beal's not been able to get some stops. We're gonna take that pull up. We'll get a stop there. But didn't realize that the shot clock was so low. Kawhi bringing it over. Shannon playing some good defense here. Kawhi passes out of the ISO. Bradley Beal has Jalen Clark on him. He steps. Oh, not step out of bounds. We get a blocking foul. They bring in Bogdanovich. I don't think there's any other players I really want to try. There's a lot of just Baron J. Obviously, our other young guys, Jalen Clark, Terrence Shannon, Leonard Miller. But they're kind of getting it done here. We're going to run a little action for Terrence Shannon. He does have Bradley Beal on him. They set some screens. Terrence Shannon pump fake the three. Go over to Leonard Miller. We now have a nice mismatch. This is going to be an ugly ISO. We're going to try and take him to the rim. We do not do so. He takes the sidestep midi. Cut the lead to 19 here. Bradley Beal not cold anymore. Probably could have taken that layup with iHeart, but it's fine. We're going to take our time. Get Shannon running on a pick and roll. Leonard Miller gets the angle. Kicks over DONTE. He's not going to miss wide open. I don't think he's missed very many shots tonight. He's got 24. He's got Blur takeover. Interesting. Now covering James Harden. Bogdanovich in the game. Kawhi going against Leonard Miller. That is going to be a Kawhi favored matchup. All game, but they do not take advantage of it. Got Leonard Miller going with Harden. Takes the loader. He gets that one to fall. Looks like we're now bringing in some of those starters again. I don't think I've missed anyone in the rotation so far tonight. James Harden working on DONTE. Gets the nice floater. I was just scored on him to fall on DONTE. Ooh, he reads a little pre-rotation, gets the steal. Now showing all the moves, trying to get past Shannon. Shannon's having none of it. Kicks over Zubac, back up to Kawhi. We got double team on Kawhi. Ready to step off the double team. He gets the lead to fall. 20-point lead. While we're not able to get many stops, we are keeping it even. We're keeping the point differential even from halftime. Kick over to iHeart. Zubac steps way too far over. And iHeart gets the runner to go. I think right here is where I'm going to call it. I'm going to simcast the rest of this. It really should not be a world where we end up losing this game. So we're going to go fastest. We end the game with a 24-point win. Check the box score, Dante had 31, Ant 15, Nas Reed 16. Some nice balanced production from the entire squad. Nice 12 boards from iHeart. Nice 7 boards from Toppin. And we come out of there with the win. Now, the Clippers, the Clippers were ahead of us in the standings, so that's going to end up being a nice win for us. We're going to go ahead and end the video there. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. I did mean to check the stats. Go ahead and check our stats. Anthony Edwards averaging 29. Did not have much production in that game, but that's going to be fine. Nas Reed averaging 17. Let's go ahead and sort this by points, actually. Dante 14.5. Obi Toppin 11. Terrence Shannon 10. Nemhard 10. McDaniels 9. Would like to see a little bit more on McDaniels, but 2K does just disrespect him a little bit. I'm guessing he's playing some really good defense. I believe there's a points allowed stat. Okay, well, he's at the top of that, but I'm guessing he's also probably guarding point of attack defender pretty much every game. So, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, like the video so more people can see it. I know I'm not the best YouTuber, but I'm working to be better. We're going to get a Timberwolves championship. And I think we're on the right track so far. Yeah. Seems alright. Yeah. We'll have another video coming out next week. Probably get to the All-Star break then. I know there's a decent bit far away. It's a lie. We're going to get to the trade deadline right here. We're going to check team intel, see if we can make some deals. Yeah. I don't really think I'm going to make a whole lot of deals, but nice to check anyway. Bye.